has become another recurrent challenge. Communities along major river basins continue to experience the loss of homes, farmlands and critical infrastructure following heavy rainfall.
Water pack my house. Oh. This is my house here. And I have nowhere to stay now.
In a single community like Pela, about more than 100 houses has been destroyed by the flood.
In coastal areas, erosion and rising sea levels are threatening settlements and traditional sources of livelihoods, leaving many residents vulnerable to displacement. World Environment Day 2026, a global call for climate action, focuses on the human stories behind the climate crisis.
Today is one of the days we're calling on different people to rethink and, most importantly, think about alternative solutions.
Across Nigeria, communities, youth, and environmental stakeholders are advocating sustainable solutions, including land restoration, tree planting, improved waste management, and climate-resilient agriculture in a collective effort to safeguard the environment for the future generations.
It is an undisputable reality that the Nigerian child is part of the country's treasure. Despite this, many children across the nation continue to face harsh realities and growing challenges that threaten not only their well-being, but also the future of the nation. Charity James in this report examines the plight of Nigerian children and how to secure a brighter future for the Nigerian child.
It is commonplace knowledge that children are a special gift from God and the hope of any nation. In Nigeria, the children have continued to display exceptional brilliance in creativity, resilience in academics, sports, music, and other potential embedded in them. Despite enormous potential, Nigerian children remain vulnerable in society, battling several challenges ranging from environmental, social, and economic factors, which do not only affect their growth, but also threaten the future of Nigeria from actualizing its ideals among the Committee of Nations.
Many children suffer of talking. Instead of going to school, they do work that they are not meant to do, which their parents force them to do, and it is not good for them.
We also have a situation whereby Nigerian parents force their girl children into early marriages, which is very wrong. A child is supposed to be allowed to go to school and marry at the appropriate age and at their will.
Children are being harassed, they are picked up from the streets. Some even do disguise as if to come in a way that they can do as if they know our parents. They will pick us to unknown locations and then slaughter us, then use us for rituals and all those things. And I also think that parents that normally go out, they drink alcohol, they smoke, they just come back and start beating their children for no reason, making them harassed and making them to live in a world that they don't feel free.
You discover that some children will come to the school and then they will faint. You ask them, did you eat when you leave the house? They said no. Why? Your parents were not around. So a Nigerian child is faced with so much challenge. What about child abuse? Today we see children being kidnapped, we see children living as house help, and then those house help will have to trek for miles to school.
Rape even in the house, not to talk about outside. We have seen another thing like child labor, child battering.
For some Nigerian children and others, hope begins with protection, care, and opportunity.
They said compulsory, free and compulsory education, and we need to emphasize and we need to enforce this again. And the security agencies need to go on the street and also arrest these children and take these children back to the classroom. And also, a government should cater for these children, and parents also should take care of these children in terms of insecurity. They should not leave these children to walk alone.
I appeal to government to enforce child rights law.
Government should tighten security for children to make them feel better.
As the country continues to work towards national development, it is the belief of many that investing in the well-being, education and protection of children remain some of the surest ways of building a stronger Nigeria. In Uyo, Charity James, NTA News.
We take our first commercial break. More stories when we return. Stay with us.
Welcoming you warmly to Dreamville Hotel and Resort Limited, a serene environment with cozy rooms for your maximum relaxation, and an exquisite lounge with home-calling music is here for you at all times. Let your dream come to reality at the Dreamville Hotel and Resort. We offer accommodation, bar and lounge, mouth-watering delicacy, laundry services, 24-hour power supply, free Wi-Fi, protection from highly trained security personnel. For your room's rate and reservation, call us on 0810-233-6314 or 0708-231-9185. Dreamville Hotel and Resort is located at number 4 Old Ring Road, Usei Karibio by Pepsi Junction, Alpha Back Road, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Dreamville Hotel and Resort, your comfort reality, our priority.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
You're welcome back. A 3-day training program for artisans and clinicians in Akwa Ibom State has ended with presentation of wheelchairs and walking aids to persons living with disabilities. Uforetuk reports that a total of 263 wheelchairs and 181 walking aids were distributed to the beneficiaries.
The 3-day training program for artisans and clinicians on wheelchair and walking aids coupling was put together by the Akwa Ibom State Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs in collaboration with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The training was to equip participants with knowledge and practical skills necessary to assess, design, fit, and maintain mobility aids that meet individual needs of persons with disabilities and mobility challenge. The representative of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints insists that the Church is blessed with the resources and as such sees it as a necessity to reach out to the poor and the needy.
When we love God with our hearts, He turns our hearts to the well-being of others in a beautiful and virtuous circle. Our world is filled with challenges of conflict, hunger, disease, disaster, poverty, pandemic, and gaps in basic human needs.
The Commissioner for Humanitarian Affairs, Princess Ememi Banga, and the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Enoakpan, reiterate that the collaboration has further strengthened the partnership between the state government and the Church, creating a solid foundation for future initiatives that will positively impact the lives of the people.
I sincerely appreciate the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints for this remarkable humanitarian intervention. The donation of over 263 wheelchairs and 181 walking aid devices, alongside the facilitation of experts, physiotherapists from Uganda, to train our local professionals.
The skills gained here will contribute significantly to enhancing the dignity participation and well-being of those who depend on accessing devices for their daily activities.
The special assistants to the governor on persons with disabilities and some of the beneficiaries expressed delight over the gestures.
These widgets that have been given to persons with disability is it will enhance productivity, it will enhance the quality of life.
I'm really happy about this occasion. I'm excited. I thank the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. I also thank the church that presented all these things to us.
The event featured performances by persons with disabilities, overview of the training, presentation of certificates to participants, distribution of wheelchairs and walking aids to the beneficiaries. In Uyo, Uforo Etuk, NTN News.
Let's now join Obiota Kanem for this week's edition of Entertainment News.
Popular content creator Habib Hamzat, popularly known as Pella, has proposed to fellow content creator Elizabeth Amado, also known as Jarvis. A viral video circulating on social media shows Pella going down on one knee to propose to Jarvis during a private event. Confirming the engagement on Instagram, Pella described Jarvis as his safe place and greatest blessing, adding that wedding plans are already underway. 4 Nigerian music artists have been named on the official soundtrack album for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Davido, Burna Boy, Rema and Era Star were announced by FIFA Sound as part of the lineup for the tournament's official album, scheduled for release on June 5th. The 2026 FIFA World Cup will be jointly hosted by the United States, Mexico and Canada. FIFA confirmed the artist's inclusion in a post on X, urging fans to preserve the album ahead of its release. According to the football governing body, more details about the projects will be unveiled in the coming weeks. The album will be distributed by FIFA Sound in partnership with Universal Music and will be available on major social platforms and streaming platforms as well as in physical formats. The family of late Nollywood actor Alex Ekubo has announced funeral arrangements for the deceased, describing him as a man whose life was marked by love, generosity and devotion to God. The announcement was contained in a statement issued on behalf of the Ekubo Ukwarake family by his spokesman. According to the statement, funeral activities will commence with a service of songs on June 10th, 2026 at the Monarch Event Center, Lekki, Lagos. The wake-keep is scheduled for June 17 at the family compound in Ujari village, Arochukwu, Abia State, while the funeral service and interment will take place on June 18th in Arochukwu. The family also called on friends, colleagues, fans and well-wishers to continue praying for To's wife and family during this period of mourning. For entertainment news, Obiota Kanem, NTN News.
We take another commercial break. When we return, sports will be up next. Please stay.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, plots 100 units L, Ewed Housing Estate, Uyo, Okwamum State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806 840 1220 or 0701 661 7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
You're welcome back. Enojo Adiko is standing by to bring us sports updates.
Here are trending top sports stories. The Super Eagles are back in action this Wednesday, June 10, against Portugal in their second international friendly of the summer. Nigeria heads into the match after a hard-fought 2-2 draw with Poland on June 3 in Warsaw. Head coach Eric Chell is using these matches as key European tests. Head-to-head, the last time these two teams met, a pre-World Cup friendly in Lisbon, Portugal won 4-0. This high-profile rematch takes place at the Estadio Dr. Maheles Persona in Leira, Portugal. Still in football, Liverpool have appointed Andon Iraola as replacement for Arne Slot on a 2-year deal. Slot was sacked on Saturday, just 1 year after leading Reds to the Premier League title. Iraola, 43, joins from Bournemouth, where he guided the Cherries to their best-ever Premier League finish. Now he takes over at Anfield. Now in tennis, the French Open women's final, Maya Shewaliska is just one win away from a fairy tale French Open title. The world's number 114, who had only won 2 Grand Slam matches in her entire career before this tournament, stunned 25th seed Diana Schneider 7-6, 6-4 to reach the final. On Saturday, she faces Russian teenager Mira Andreeva. A win will make Shewaliska only the second qualifier in the Open era to win a Grand Slam after Britain's Emma Raducanu at the 2021 US Open. Finally, in golf, Rory McIlroy says he will continue to pick and choose his PGA Tour events because it brings balance to his life. The 6-time major winner has played just 2 tournaments since retaining his Masters title in April. His comments come as the tour unveils plans for promotion, relegation, and more signature events with 120 play fields and 36-hole courts. And that does it for Sports Update. I am Enojo Adiku.
And it's a wrap on the English segment of the news, but before we go, a recap of the major stories. 2026 World Environment Day, experts have called for protection of natural resources. Plight of Nigerian children in focus as sociocultural factors affect interaction and child upbringing. You also heard in the news that correspondents brought us updates in the entertainment news. Thank you for watching. My name is Dianime Uko. Up next is the BBO translation. Please stay with us.
Ke iswami iworiko adina musoro nkankok ado mi kpowo ebo yarekpeme nkankok me nyanu bok afna ke ntokoyen ye nanga ekpe na amana toro ntokoyen enie eti ukpe yarikop membo kenkang ine mesere yonga kente entertainment news okang yen mi ko mo anyin medo emedion mo kamando mbok ndobre yomi Edion ke ntokoyin edo idoroyin iniso ado idagami ndosong tokoyin ebo fe na taetieti enam kpom mi sanake ikikemge iswa emana mo ami edo nkpof na ke iniso etieti ado akombong yen charity games ayana myagi riong mention sion nyanu bogomi ye na ekpe na malatoro ntokoyin enie eti iniso ya ikobo yogo bogomi to akombong
Adam pofre we ma iriongo ke ndito edo udeme basi imane do idro yeni niso eno idan yan Nigeria ado ke Nigeria me ntoyen esoko iwo eda ke nsion mbokse mo inanga edo ke sporto meki kwo mekunek meki fio na ngampo ammo ise na mpo ewo eda mfon akposoro ntendito me eniege me nti ye muto eno me ammo ise kan fna enyon ekru kuriu fen ke nsion usong ado akpan kpo ba ado ke Maukuriem fana moy katemi arum kpo adigiri fana iran yan Nigeria kini so iyon yang no Nigeria anko ekan ekruforo yen kaiso kena ipekat usok ntogo yan yem no wemfen e maitang me ukur se moy sesan usoro una uni mori no mondiria adise nam iro miro no kirem yem mo panakpan dito iban ye una ari kama mo ye fon ye na ise ya mo esuk no mo irusana fusong ntame kena idan nyen Nigeria eso kai so edo mu keme na mo ikpe nam no fo ne nyong wo iran teme idan fen aro irenyen bono wo ke me tendito u manasika kama ntgo yen ko yemme ndi kpe be mo e ya itu onyen ese ntgo yen ese mo yen e no mo se mo yem e nyong akrebo ke mo ibo go fen am mo ikpe bo e kan ntgo yen mo ido ke uyo Charity James
ukpe mkpọ uselita ekeniere no me artisan kesтереми ema no mo mention sio eno ye ngwet itoro ya ko bo yombo mito akomo
ukpe mkpọ uselita ekeniere eno mbun artisans ebuke ministry humanitarian affairs ye ufogabasi Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints etum adinamami man enwa mbun mponnam manenie uborutum se kama enwa midimi mo awo ke dara no ufogabasi Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints abuke ufogabasi ndimo eni okeme ntarado anan esonwam eno mbun miniere okeme a commissioner humanitarian affairs ma ibanga ye ma enokpan abuke adinami ayanwam mbun miniere umwam adinie umwam manatoro ammo ikane na mkpo eno ide memmo enyo edepe ndaga ammonko tobio mbonowo eke bogo umamami ema egot inameset akpan kpo eke na make adina mado akedo adina ngo mbonowo meno koro ngwet itoro
ya ko mention sion tungtuk mbok igniere ebo ke iswami iworiko adinam ado yang mikbowo ekrebo ke kpeme nkanko etang mention sio nyanu bok afnake men togo yen na ekpena manatoro enye etiukpe enyo etang ebanga me inemesot edion akente entertainment news ukang yen tembong yen atrero ndubre yumi etieson kangton